Hey everybody, mowers and blowers here again. Today I went down to West Babylon and picked up this thing. It's a Briggs Stratton yard machines, 8.75 horsepower, 22-inch cut. It's a push mower. So he had it on Letgo for $5. And of course I asked him what was wrong with it. He says he thinks the engine's seized. And I says, well, what makes you think that? Well, he said he pulled it. Literally no give whatsoever. Completely solid. Not any movement whatsoever. So maybe he's right. Maybe this thing's just for parts. Wheels are good. Flaps are good. Tank and carburetor is yet to be determined. I mean, yeah, definitely get some parts out of it. So I said, you know what? I don't want it. But if you're going to throw it out, I'll pick it up. And he goes, okay, come pick it up. So once again, free. I'm going to take this bolt off and that bolt off. Remove this top engine cover shroud assembly with the recoil starter on it. And just check out what's going on and why it doesn't spin. There's the recoil cover, recoil starter, and works good. So no matter what, I can sell this on eBay, right? Free. Okay, I'm gonna check that out now. So I don't think the engine seized. He couldn't turn it because the blade hits the body. And the reason why the blade hits the body is a couple of things. Crankshaft could be bent, the blades could be bent, or if you look at this part here, this is good, and then it looks like it's bent in. So if this is bent in, right, this is going to hit that metal frame. So could it be that? That one hits, but then when this side of the blade comes by, it doesn't hit. So maybe the blade is bent or the crankshaft is bent, but just from looking at it with my naked eye, I can't tell you if it's bent or not. It doesn't look bent. I think maybe the blade is screwed up, you know. But if I just take a pliers and pull this out, it probably won't hit. I used a pair of monkey wrench pliers. These things right here. And I basically just pulled that part out. So I pulled that part out, and now look, that doesn't hit anymore. Neither side hits, and you can hear it has compression. Yep. So engine's not seized. Good for me. So I think maybe I'll put the cover back on and check the oil and try to fire it up. So of course I wasn't so lucky that I would just start it up and it would work. I gave it about 5 or 6 pulls and it did not start. Primered it. Primer bulb feels pretty good. I'm pretty sure it needs a carb clean for sure. I just checked the oil, or like they say in the olden days, Earl. It's bone dry. I mean, not bone dry, maybe a little lick of it, not a lot, a smidgen. So I'm gonna put some Earl in it and then take apart the carburetor. My battery's gonna die, so I'll continue this later. So if you guys follow me or subscribe to my YouTube channel, you have seen countless carburetor cleans for this exact type of carburetor. So I'm going to spare you the lengthy details, and we'll just get to part after part, okay? Removal air filter. Removal of fuel tank with 2 bolts. Brush off all the dirt and crap. You don't change a baby with dirty hands, right? Got to make sure that area is somewhat clean before you open it. 5 Phillips screws. Removal of the carburetor. It's dirty, but I've seen worse. Removal of gasket. Inspection. Not bad. Dirty in there. If it's brown, it's dirty. It should not be brown. Blast off holes of that fuel tank with carburetor cleaner. Blew out the carburetor. Pretty clean now. Gasket, tank, carburetor. Carburetor back onto the fuel tank. Air filter gasket. Brush off crap. A lot of crap. Remounted gas tank and carburetor. Filled with fuel, although overflowed. Test primer bulb. And give her a start. And I'll start that up again and let it the hydro lock burn out. You know, some of the oil has was tilted and gathered inside this area here, so it just needs to burn out, and then it will be good. You heard a little bit of a surging, so I'm gonna adjust this lever over here just a little bit. That's the governor linkage, and looks like I got lucky, right? Free mower. Guy said the thing was seized. Well, we now know that it was nothing but a frame that was a little dented that got in the way of the blade, which is why that guy couldn't pull, because the blade was stuck. So all we did was just you know, bend it back into place, and it just needed a carb clean. And here we go. Started on 2 or 3 pulls, and I'm going to burn this out, let it run a little bit, clean it up, list it on Craigslist for like $75, allow them to talk me down to $50. Good easy flip. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.